You should be laughing, you should be sharing jokes with your teachers, but you should not be making fun of them behind their back. Even if you want to laugh at us, laugh with us. So yesterday I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across a post. In fact, it's there right in front of me because I'm feeling so much connected to this post that it's there right in front of me. So here it is. As I'm scrolling through Instagram right now, also, maybe I have read this post 1,000 times, and in this, I have come across a very strange thing that a 55-year-old man, a father and a teacher, underline a teacher, the man was told by his school's principal to take online classes on the Zoom app. This is something very, very common. It is commonly, Zoom app is commonly used by all of us, all the teachers with whom the teacher fraternity, my brothers and sisters with whom I relate. And here the post proceeds further. The man was told by his school's principal to take online classes on the Zoom app. He did not know how to operate Zoom. So with the help of his daughter, the man had learned the basics of Zoom. And this man, an old man, 55-year-old, he learned from his daughter how to operate Zoom, because probably he was trying his level best that his students should not be missing out a single day. Whatever information, whatever knowledge he possessed, he was too keen to share that knowledge with his students. Okay, and the man also bought a new shirt and a new whiteboard so that he could, with full enthusiasm and zeal, he could teach his students, give online lessons to his students. Maybe he was not too perfect at that, but at least he tried. At least he tried to educate you, all the students who are sitting over there watching me. And what happened to him? What he got in return? You all must be aware of that, what he got in return. Instead of countless amount of love, affection, and whatnot from the side of students, this man, he got something which he never ever have dreamt of getting. This is all this I'm reading in front of you. This is all you are well aware of. And guys, I am sincerely astonished, shocked. And even though all these days, we all teachers, we are struggling to teach you online because of the pandemic, we cannot reach you people, yet the effort, the endeavor to educate you continues. I have been fortunate enough that I have never come across such students who have shown disrespect towards me or who have insulted or humiliated me. I have been fortunate, and I am thankful to all my students for showing that much of respect, that much of faith. And throughout my life, I'll continue thanking all of you for that. But I have a question. I have so many questions to those people who misbehaved with the teacher. Why did you do that? What did you get out of it? Why? The poor man was just trying to give something which he had in copious amount. He wanted to teach you. He did not want that the classes, the schools and all other places, the libraries from where you get education, since all these places are shut down, so there should be some hurdle in your education. And you misbehaved with that man. Do you think that should be done? Do you think it's appropriate? Well, friends, if you ask me, definitely there's a big no to such treatment which you gave to this man. So many things coming across my mind that I have practically noted down things. Teachers are always there to enlighten you. And what's your approach? You don't want to study? And are you looking for opportunities so that you could disallow your teachers not to educate you? So be frank and tell. Open up your heart and say that, ma'am, sir, we do not want any class or classes from you. Don't waste your time. You are ignoring your families, you are ignoring yourself, you are ignoring so many other things, so many other important things. Maybe before having a glass of water you think 1,000 times because you think that maybe 1 minute would be wasted. What did you get out of that? Do you think it's only teachers' responsibility to educate you? What about your responsibility? Your responsibilities? Yes, teachers are working to earn some money, but don't they owe some respect? Each and every passing day, they are continuously grooming themselves. They are continuously trying to reach you. They are trying to reach your mind. And you are looking for the ways so that you can just spoil, exterminate, ruin everything, ruin their efforts. Please do not do that. I urge you, I request all such people, all such students, if you think that your teachers do not have enough knowledge to teach you or to speak out to you what they feel and how they feel, you think that they are not educated enough, my friends, it is always better to avoid their classes instead of bullying them, instead of troubling them. Now, remember that teacher is not your friend. Maybe your teacher is friendly to you because he or she wants that there should be no barrier between you or him or her or him, because we want that we should be friendly so that we could make you understand all the concepts. But please, we are not your friend, we are friendly to you. So all those slangs, the gossips, please leave it for your friends, not for us. Another thing which comes to my mind is, do not take your teachers as your competitors. They are your supporters. They are always there by your side to make you future leaders. They want you to rule the world. They want you to soar high in the sky of success. Why would they be your competitors? They are not your competitors. Your teachers are your supporters. They want you to soar high in the sky of happiness, joy. They want you to achieve probably so many things they themselves wanted to achieve. Many of the times you are trying to fulfill their dreams. So they are seeing their own self in you. When you become confident, they are so proud. When you become confident, they are so proud. When you achieve something, they feel on the topmost of the heaven, topmost of the sky, they feel so happy. And see, they are not your superiors. We are not superior to you in any way, because we are also learners. For instance, this man, this 55-year-old man, he also learned from his daughter how to take Zoom classes, how to be, more active, more lively, so that he could teach his children. But what did he get in return? Humiliation. My students, all these years, they have been too affectionate, too kind, too sweet with me. I have so many proofs, so many things which show their love, their affection. I urge all of you, respect your teachers, be sweet to them, because this is what they are asking for. So many times we also want to shout loudly that we also want to break, but we never show our true self to you. After all, whatever we are going to show to you, that is going to be highlighted in your personality. So, don't we deserve more? Don't we respect at least a little effort from your side, that you are there with us if we face any problem? You can have spells of depression, you can feel low, you can have your highs and lows. What about us? We are also human, don't you think? And definitely all human beings require appreciation. Do not disturb your teachers, not because I am telling you that. Do not disturb your teachers because I am telling you that. Because you should be feeling it from inside. Show some mercy, show some respect, because your teachers are like your parents. Aren't there certain things at home you are adjusting with? You are adjusting with your parents. There is generation gap. There are so many things in terms of technology, in terms of so many other things which probably your parents do not know. We teachers, we are like your parents. We also do not know. So help us understand. Even if you want to laugh at us, laugh with us. Because that way we will be feeling that we are a part of you. We would not be feeling that you are laughing behind our back and making fun of us. There is only a thin line of difference. I am there with you all the time, and I am there by your side to laugh with you at all your jokes. I am ready even to laugh at my own self. But it should be shared with me. It should be told to me in a manner that it should not seem like humiliation. So, again, I would like to urge all of you that cooperate with your teachers. Your teachers are having a real tough time because they just want that at this time of pandemic, when we are all going through such a difficult time, so many of us are tormented emotionally, we are shattered completely. At such moment, if you, the youth of the country, all the students, if you would not support us, then where shall we get the required support from? If you, the students, youth of the country, if you would not support us at this hour, who would be standing by our side now? Tell me. I am not asking you for too much. And I'm sure all my teachers, teacher friends, they must not also be asking for precious gifts from your side. We all love you. We are all making sure to nurture you in a manner that you will be setting an example. You will be wonderful citizen of this country, and you would be also taking our name to such heights that we would all be very proud of you. So my dear friends, come out of this world of darkness where making fun of your teachers is your priority. As I have previously said, that you should be laughing, you should be sharing jokes with your teachers, but you should not be making fun of them behind their back. And especially this portal, making them famous like this, where you feel that the entire world should be laughing at them. I'm so sorry to tell you, the world laughs at you at this moment, because your teachers who take the place of your parents at school, when you fall down in the playground, they are the ones to hold you, to give you the required support, and to tell you, I'm there, don't worry. They are the ones who help you at the times when you have been, the copious times, the copious amount of bullying you must have gone through so many times. But the only one person, the group of people I should say, who were always there by your side, that is only your teachers. Why do you forget? Why do you forget that? Why do you forget that there have been so many moments, there had been countless amount of time at the examination hall where you were confused with the basics of things, and a little pat from the side of your teacher, yes, you can do it. This comment from the side of your teacher made you full of energy, and something magical happened, and you suddenly remembered everything which you studied at home. So this is what I call as inspiration. This is what I call as motivation. We as human beings also require some amount of appreciation and motivation from your side. So be by our side always, forever. Again, I would like to tell you that I have been fortunate all these years to get such students only who have just loved me. They have appreciated me. I have been a role model for them. Then from where does all such group of people arrive? From where do we get such students who are full of that much hatred for their teachers, which is even more toxic than any sort of acid? Please avoid such kind of things. I am sure all of you must be feeling sorry for what you did, what was done to that man by you. And there is always a time when all of us, when we are alone, we have a sense of realization. So this is the time. And don't feel ashamed of saying sorry. Don't feel ashamed of apologizing. We are all humans, and as humans we make mistakes. Okay? So if I have been successful in my efforts to get through you, to reach your mind, then I would consider myself as lucky. The topic definitely is emotional, and it stirred me from inside, and I decided that I would be talking about it. I would be talking to you about it. That where are you people going? Where are you taking our country to? Stop this bullying. Stop troubling your teachers who have taken the place of your parents at school all the times. Those times when you feel sick, those times when you feel emotionally not very high. So with this note, bye bye for now, and see you soon.